Hi guys, Jami Sullins here with the Scentsy family of products, and I wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you guys today about the home party. So if you've ever listened to any of my other trainings or been around me any, you know that I have built my business on home parties. I believe they are the lifeblood of our business, and they are essential to growing a strong team and good numbers all around, whether it be sales or recruiting. So I've been doing this a little over 6 years, and I will tell you that I've never had a plan that just worked perfect for the home party. In 6 years, I've tried lots of different things. I've tried different games. I've tried different strategies, and some of them are good for one aspect of the business, but not for another. And I just haven't found like my most amazing home party yet until this past weekend. And I want to share with you today a little bit of what happened at the party this last weekend. So I had this one game that was where the hostess gets a gift, and it's a wrapped gift. They don't know what it is. So I'm handing her a gift bag. She doesn't know what's in it. And I would say things to where, like, the person that's been married the longest gets the bag now, and the person who has the most kids gets the bag now, and the person who arrived first gets the bag now. So you get the idea. It travels around until the very last person is holding the bag, and then they get to open the bag. So I used that idea for this home party, but I actually turned this game into my whole home party. Now, I just wrote down what I did, so I don't have this on a document to share with you guys. So make sure that you have a piece of paper and a pencil handy. Pause this video right now, grab a piece of paper and either a pen or a pencil, because you will want to write this down. So here's what I did. I had just a small gift sack. I actually put a dryer disc in it, but before I put in a scent circle, you could put in a bar of wax, you could put whatever you want in it. Just a small gift. It doesn't have to be anything, because it's really just a gesture gift so you can play the game. So I start out by saying, okay, I have this gift bag, and I am going to give it to the person who has the most Scentsy warmers in their house already. So you're going to see people counting. You're going to see people asking questions like, well, is it only the ones I have out and using, or is it the ones stashed in the cabinet? They're going to be asking all these questions. Now, here's the really cool thing. They are telling you so much with this part of the game or the party. You immediately know the people who are what I call Scentsy virgins. They don't have Scentsy at all. You're also going to find out the Scentsy addicts. And if you have a Scentsy addict at your party, if they're not hosting the party that night, they're your next hostess. Or better yet, those Scentsy addicts are the ones that you want to talk to about recruiting to this business. So here's the catch. When I find out who has the most Scentsy warmers, I'm going to tell her that she gets to hold this sack, but she can't open it just yet. We're going to wait until the very end of the game, and the last person's going to open the gift. But since she has the most Scentsy warmers, she's actually going to display how to use the Scentsy warmer. So let's say it's Jessica. Oh, Jessica, you have 9 warmers in your house? That is awesome. So I need you to do me a favor, and I want you to come up here with me, and I want you to show all of your friends how to use a Scentsy warmer. How does it work? So you're going to let that guest or that hostess, whoever it is, at the party do your job for you. So here's the really cool thing and why this works so well. They're comfortable in front of their friends. They're going to have a ball doing this. They're going to make it a bit more comical. They're not rehearsed on this. They're just going to give an anecdotal how you use a Scentsy. They're obviously already a Scentsy addict. They love this stuff, so they're going to have passion as they're talking about it. Now, I've had some, when I do this, that aren't so great at describing it, so I just ask them questions. I say, now, how do you change your wax? Now, that always gets great conversation going. How is the best way to change your wax? And by the way, I recommend doing the cotton ball method. Drop in a couple cotton balls, it soaks it right up, you toss that away. So that's always a great conversation. But you have so much interaction with your crowd from this, and it's so much fun. They're not just sitting there staring at you doing this presentation. You're actually using them to do your job for you, and you're actually going to talk about that later in your presentation. Okay, so after that part is done, and make sure you hit on all types of warmers, the regular warmers, the element warmers, and the plug-in warmers. So those are the 3 things you want to make sure that you talk about. Okay, so now this gift is going to go to the person with the youngest child. Or if it's an older crowd, I might go with the youngest grandchild. So they're going to get that sack, and that's going to lead me into a discussion about buddies. So that's going to give me a chance to display a buddy, to talk about how it works. I talk about how it also makes a great tooth fairy buddy, and some great conversations going about this. The next one is, all right, now who is the person with the oldest car? So I've had this conversation go a couple different ways. Obviously, people with older cars are going to be like, oh, I need to be getting a new car. But I had one party where it was a car collector there, and she was thrilled that she got to hold the sack because she had the oldest car, because she had like this 62 Mustang or something like that. I don't even know what it was. It was a hot car. That's all I'm saying. So when you talk about cars, you get to talk about Scentsy fragrance on the go. You're going to get to talk about the scent circles, the room spray, and pairing those up for a car care kit. You're going to get to talk about the travel tins and the scent packs. So there you go. Fragrance on the go, talked about, done. Next one is, the sack is going to go to the person who does the most laundry in a week. Now this is going to tell you a lot too. It's going to tell you usually who has the most kids. Who has the most kids? Usually who needs extra money. Again, another great information for you when you're talking about recruiting. So, who does the most laundry? Nobody loves to do laundry. It's very rare that people like to do laundry. So, you're going to get that, I don't like to do laundry. I have to do 10 loads a week. And you're going to get to really excite them over the Scentsy Layers laundry products. I have recently really boosted my sales in the Scentsy laundry products, just because I love it so much. I'm really passionate when I talk about it. I'm excited about it. So this gives me a chance to bring that in. The next one. Who is the person who needs the spa day the most? Now this can go so many different ways. This last party I did, they all agreed that it was the one that was 8 months pregnant. She needed the spa day the most. So this is kind of interactive with your guests. They might be pitting for themselves. Oh, I need the spa day the most. I work so much and I have 5 kids. Or the next one might be like, oh, my daughter needs the spa day. So again, just great interaction with your guests at your party. So talking about spa day leads you into layers discussion. You could talk about all the layers products, but I definitely hit on those bath tablets and how relaxing they are. Also the body butter, since it is the holidays, it's cold outside, that dry air, everyone's skin's drying out, that body butter is amazing. So it gives you a chance to talk about all of those. So if you'll think about it, we've talked about every product in the Scentsy catalog through this game. We've talked about the warmers and the wax. We've talked about the buddies. We've talked about fragrance on the go. We've talked about layers products. We've hit it all in this game. So the next 3 are going to, one about rewards, one about recruiting, and then the next is the winner. So the next one is, I'm going to say, okay, now I kind of switched it up. Since we are in the Christmas season, I said, okay, I want to know who got up the earliest for Black Friday shopping. Now, obviously, that one's not going to work in June. So you could even bring up, okay, who is the person who hosted any direct sales party most recently? So they're going to get the sack. This is going to lead you into a discussion about the hostess rewards. Why would someone even want to hostess a party? If they're getting up for Black Friday sales, they're obviously looking for a good deal, and that's a great reason to hostess a party. If they've hosted another direct sales company, you could talk about how amazing our host rewards are. Now, never cut down another company, but I'm here to tell you that we do have the most amazing hostess rewards. I often hostess parties for other companies. I want to give another mom or another business owner my business, so I'm going to hostess a party for her. She's going to do it in turn for me. And we do have the best hostess rewards. So you could talk about that. You can give a visual or you can just talk about it. It's up to you. But you're talking about hostess rewards and booking those parties. The next one is, who is the person who worked the most hours last week? Now, I always make sure that I say, now stay-at-home moms, you get to count your work hours too. There's always going to be someone that is a workaholic and has worked their tail off the last week. I had someone at this last party that worked 30 hours in 2 days alone. So she was talking about that. Again, great conversation going. you're going to instantly know who loves their job and who doesn't love their job. Recruiting, recruiting, recruiting. So this gives you a chance to talk about recruiting. For me, I used to be a teacher, so it gives me a chance to say, you know what, I used to be a teacher, and everyone says that teaching is the best job for a mom. I'm here to tell you it is not. I was at the school from 7 to 5. Even when I left at 5, I was grading papers, I was writing lesson plans, I was worried about school, I was dealing with all this stuff. Not a great job as a mom, but luckily now I get to do my own hours, la 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 la. Goes into a whole discussion about recruiting. And then the very last one is, okay, who has the bag right now? All right, it's Susie. Now, the person that gets it next is the person to your right, and that is the winner of the game. Now, what's really cool, we've done the whole game, but we've also done the whole party. So they're thinking, oh my gosh, they're thinking two things. One of two things. They're either thinking, oh my gosh, is this game ever going to end? Or they're thinking, oh my gosh, that was so much fun. So when you're done with the game, you get to go, hey, you know what? We're done with the party. You guys get to smell the testers. You guys get to have fun. You ask me any questions that you have. Make sure that you're paying attention to the combine and save pages in your catalog. Those are the most important pages. Have fun. If you have any questions, give me a shout. Let me know. I'm happy to help. And remember, we never charge shipping for orders shipped directly to the party. So party orders are never charged shipping. So your party is done at this point. You've had a blast. You've played one game, but you've also done your full party demonstration with this game. So try it at your next home party. I know you'll have a great time and you'll do well, and it kind of takes the pressure off of you for doing a demonstration. It really puts it in the hands of the guests at your party. So have fun, and I hope it works for you as well as it does for me. Have a sensational day.